What's up, nerds? You're watching the Novelty Corner, where we're built different and we build difference. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the new Antman vs. Quantamania movie, what I thought of it, first impressions. I might do a spoiler video as well, but this one is going to be non-spoiler, so don't worry about getting spoiled for the movie. First, I want to start off by saying Paul Rudd, man. Such a great actor. He's been in the Ant-Man films. He's been in the Ghostbuster, the most recent one that came out. He's a really good actor, but Paul Rudd stars as Ant-Man. Now, the first couple of Ant-Mans I wasn't really a fan of, right? Not my cup of tea. The only thing from the first Ant-Man was that train, that derailed and hit the bad guy. But they've never been my movies, so walking into this, I had expectations of, okay, it's an Ant-Man movie. Not much to expect there. Kang is the villain of this movie, and he is the highlight of this film. He really shows out. There's a lot of dialogue from him, but I just feel like that fits Kang the Conqueror so well as a character. So his dialogue's amazing, the fight scenes are awesome. Really good energy throughout the movie. I really enjoyed watching him play from when he was in Loki. We last saw him as the one that remained in Loki, and killing him essentially unlocked a bunch of other variants of these Kangs. So now we're seeing them in different films, the first one being Ant-Man. As for the other characters, Ant-Man was great in this. Kang was phenomenal. The other characters, I felt like they kind of lagged on the sideline. I didn't feel like they were doing much. They were just kind of a part of the story, which, supporting cast. I just wish the supporting cast had more to them than just nothing. I felt like they were just trying to catch back up with the main character. Not to spoil anything, but it just feels like there's a lot of, we're trying to get to this big climactic point, so there's a lot of filler that doesn't really need to be in the movie. For instance, there's a conversation between characters that it's the first time meeting this character, and you're thinking to yourself, hey, wouldn't it just be better if they didn't include this, or maybe, made it a little more important to the story, because it never shows up again. Right? There's a lot of stuff like that in the movie that kind of bogs it down and drags it along, which again, it's an Ant-Man film, so it's to be expected when it comes to graphics. Graphically wise, like the CGI is awesome, except for one part. There is one CGI face that's a little off. You'll know what I'm talking about once you watch the movie. But other than that, beautiful surroundings, beautiful CGI effects, the ants, it's just, now, as for the movie, it has a beautiful setting that encapsulates you in this world, right? I think it's a great movie for kids, adults, anybody that loves the Marvel franchise. I wouldn't say you're going to like this for Ant-Man, but I will say you're going to like it for Kang, because Kang is the next big bad in the Marvel world. So I'm excited for Kang. I think he's going to be an awesome character. And as for the movie, what do I rate it? When it comes to the movie, would I recommend seeing this in the theater? Very much so. If you are a fan of Marvel, definitely go see it in the theater. It does come out on Disney Plus for streaming, so it might be worth seeing it there. But for sure, I would rate this about like a solid 7 out of 10. Right? I think that it's got two good main characters, a decent story, and again, the villain is really what takes the show away. Kang is just awesome in this story.